Strange institution called marriage. Another couple bites the dust. We woke up to the news that the 27-year-old marriage of the founder of Microsoft and the fourth richest man in the world was over. Soon to be ex-Mrs. Gates, Melinda, had filed for divorce on the premise that the marriage had broken down irretrievably. Despite the high-profile foundation that both established and had been running for the last 20 years, the good work they are involved in could not save their marriage. The question to ask is what exactly was so bad that a 56-year-old woman and a 65-year-old man, 3 decades later, in the absence of adultery, gender-based violence, and threat to life, could not work out? There is a lot to unpack in this advocacy. In our climb, getting married is perceived as the greatest achievement any individual must aspire to. We celebrate marriage with all our hearts. From the time a man goes to ask for the hand of the woman in marriage to the attendant costs that go with the wedding. With time, we have seen the erosion of the true values of what marriage should be, as more emphasis is placed on the wedding rather than on what ingredients are required to build and sustain a marriage. Be patient and be available, prepared to sexually satisfy your husband, while provide and tolerate his wife and put everything that she does down to the fact that she's a woman, which often is translated as irrational, odd, and a mystery, are the foremost pieces of advice given to the female and male respectively. Marriage is not a one-size-fits-all, and the back end of what will constitute a good candidate for marriage is worth taking into consideration. Was time spent on guiding the person to find out who he or she truly is? Is the person even the marrying type? However, a lot of people are pressured into getting married, with most driven by what we see and hear, not by what we experience. Has the experience been about the totality of the person without the clouding of lust and manipulations? Marriages have become coexisting spaces with repressed people roaming mindlessly in marriages. Why do people change? Because they signed a piece of paper. It is not the paper that makes you married. It is the commitment, the balance, the communication, the growing together that makes the marriage. While seasons will come and go, each one will go through a process of change, but the fundamentals of who you are would not have changed unless you have been pretending. Intimacy rather than sex is what couples should work on. There will come a time when both go through the betrayal of their bodies as ordained by nature. The man will not be the stud he once was, nor the woman the eager, anticipating recipient. So if the parties have not learned how to work on intimacy, when that period comes, there will surely be a disconnect. In closing, marriage is likened to a business, and as with businesses, it is not meant for everyone. So if you happen to be the marrying type, then remember, it requires hard work. If you apply hard work to keep your customers happy, improve your customer service, reward customer loyalty, offer discounts, customer recovery process, improve your products, introduce new products, introduce innovations, upgrade facilities in a business to be successful, then we must apply the same amount of sacrifice and hard work to make the marriage successful. Marriage is a beautiful thing, but a divorce is an option. People need to stop playing to the gallery. People play to the gallery and stay too long, shocking everybody when there's a split 30 years down the line, making marriage look unattractive. People should go through trial separations where they find they're struggling and use that type a way to see if they really want to give it another shot and stay together or go their separate ways. I think we will get more honesty.
To watch the full advocacy, do visit www.youtube.com/PlusTv Africa. The Advocate.